Welcome back to Zenless Zone Zero. And we are in the middle of the factory where abnormasma is all over the place, so we must find a way there to get in the factory and save everyone. In the meantime, we are getting everything what we can take. The bamboo is for another day. What's their thing? The owner of antique and collect old trinkets. Got Mia, we should be looking there. Ah.
You call what you need.
Come on.
Just in time. I see Ash.
Ooh.
The enemy looks kind of tough. Leave it to me.
Come on, die. I hate these enemies. They are a little bit more tough.
This is some kind of strange statue. Why would something like this be here?
You walk up to the strange statue. The statue looks like they commanding someone. There are also wing-shaped petals painted on the wall behind. Stories that unfold in the area must be unique. Unfolded in this area must be unique integration, considering the mark of left behind. Story, Miss Chow. What kind of story are seen here? The statue head is missing, and this body badly damaged. It doesn't look like naturally wearing, and tears from time. The patterns on the wall behind been graffitis, and wasn't exactly in familiar way. Over there, these abandoned posters were torn up by someone clear hatreds. Following this line of thought, there's only two possibilities. First possibility, two opposite forces once existed here. Some kind of belief in what the statue represents, while the other rejected. As for the second case, the people who built the statue chose to destroy where they actually is the same group. Then there's an unknown event where people who once worshipped the statue changed and began to attack everyone it represents. If I'm not mistaken, the statue is Comrade Lady Sunbringer. The first generation, that is right. How do you know about this? Sorry, I didn't have any chance to tell you all before. Also, my memory model is damaged. I still remember. Came from a very special place. Utopia Island following New Eridu was Califia. I never heard the name before. What kind of place it? It's very different from Vilo place. If I had to put it into words, it might be liberally as Waifu Peninsula, but it's definitely more peaceful and sincere. In Roscafisa, there are living people in Peku like me who have received Lady Sunbringer's kindness. Here's some rumors over there. If you are all up for it, I can tell you the story. The story about severing and betraying.
I mentioned before, Lady Sunbringer loved humanity more deeply than anyone else ever could. But that love didn't bring her the love and respect she deserved in return. Limnian Hollow is rich in porcelain, which comes from Lumite ore. Long ago, long before people realized the true value hidden in Lumite ore, Lady Sunbringer was already studying it. She discovered that a substance extracted from the ore could effectively resist ether corruption. So she led the people of her time to mine it together. But humans always find reasons to fight. Maybe she stood out too much. Maybe jealousy took root. Or maybe someone simply didn't like her for no particular reason. Anyway, one day, she discovered a huge underground pit beneath this very mountain. Something secret seemed buried down there. But just as she was about to enter that pit herself to continue her research, those who envied her finally made their move. They had long been plotting to make her disappear. The story ends abruptly here. The last record simply reads, "The erupting miasma swallowed everything." The once stable miasma suddenly erupted.
What? Wait, what happened to Lady Sunbringer in the end?
As far as I know, she went missing.
Oh,
But I've also heard of a different version of the story. As Lady Sunbringer was preparing to lead people into the pit to mine more lumite ore, Linmian Hollow suddenly started to expand violently. During the disaster, Lady Sunbringer did everything she could to save everyone. But later, the survivors turned on her, claiming she was the one who caused it all. They said her mining had angered the Hollow, and demanded that she disappear. Of course, these are all just old rumors. The truth's long been lost to time, and probably holds very little value for us now.
If the story is true, then that mine in front of us might really be the same one with the deep pit she found. And if this area is tied to her, maybe this abnormal miasma is too.
Actually, that's my theory too. Perhaps that's why I've lingered here. I can still sense traces of my creator's presence all around this place. After being treated like that by those she loves, it's only natural for Lady Sunbringer to resent them and turn to the other side of humanity.
Betrayed by the ones she loved, then turns into the big villain. Stories like that are pretty common.
But Lady Sunbringer was one of the first Void Hunters. Would someone like her really do something like that?
The Void Hunter is just a title. People are fickle by nature.
Miss Zhao, how should I put this? You sound kind of pessimistic about people.
The strongest bond between people is always value, isn't it? Those people wanted Sunbringer gone because her value changed from positive to negative. Naturally, Sunbringer saw their true colors and acted accordingly in her own best interest. When those people no longer held any value to her, why should she keep protecting them, leading them? Mercy and compassion. Those aren't human traits. They belong to gods. And as amazing as the Void Hunter was, she was never a god, was she?
But if that's true, doesn't that mean there's never been any real love between people at all? If everything's just an exchange of value, then of course people will always turn their backs on each other, for all sorts of reasons. And the world will always be full of conflict and ugliness. But then, if that's the case, what kind of hellish world are we even living in?
This world is hell. If you can't see it that way, maybe it's because someone built a lovely, comfy glass dome for you to live under.
the air between the two suddenly turns tense. What to do?
Miss Zhao's not wrong, but it's a bit too pessimistic. Even when facing something as catastrophic as the Hollow disaster, people have managed to hold on till now. It doesn't necessarily come down to gain or value. We're emotional beings by nature. Sympathy, compassion, that ache you feel when you see someone suffer. Those feelings aren't exclusive to gods. They belong to humans too. Because we have those feelings, not everything is merely transactional.
That's beautiful, Junior.
Huh, that's a sly way to put it, but fine. I wasn't planning to convince you anyway. Until you've seen the deepest darkness yourself, it's only natural you'd keep clinging to such silly hopes.
I didn't expect my story to stir up such a debate. My apologies. It really is just an old tale of uncertain origin. Please, don't take it too seriously. What I am certain of is that there's still a lot of abnormal miasma inside the factory. The source we're looking for is very likely to be there.
Wise, I have a quick update. Thanks to everyone's efforts, the Black Flowers in Phylum Heights are now under control. But Lemnian Hollow is still expanding. According to our calculations, it's most likely because of the high concentration of abnormal miasma. We'll have to leave that to you.
We just arrived near the factory. What we're looking for is probably right in there. We'd better hurry.
Right. Let's find a way to get in the factory first.
Okay.
Based on Lock Spring's story, it's gonna be even more dangerous inside the factory.
If we can purify the abnormal miasma in the factory, it'll put a stop to the hollow expansion for sure.
Xiaoguang's right, but we need to be extra careful.
Go.
Everyone, please be careful. There are more security bots here.
I can feel the Qingming sword resonating. It's inside the factory. There must be even stronger abnormal miasma in there.
What? You are not dead?
Glimmer! Split the light!
Go here.
Let's check out the entrance to the nearby factory.
Have a look here. Ooh. Jackpot. Go here. Let's go in. Looks close. The doors seem to connect to 3 different consoles. You can find to hack the 3 consoles should be open up.
Xiaoguang, what's wrong? Are you feeling unwell again?
I think I'm seeing something strange. Is it because of the miasma?
What are you seeing?
I'm seeing a lady. She looks like a researcher. Slim, glasses, hair tied back, and horns. She's probably a Thyran. She seems kind, like she's researching something here. Wait, I think she just mentioned the Qingming sword and Junior's name?
That description matches my teacher, Carol. But why would you be seeing her? And how does she know about the sword?
Who's Carol?
That miasma vision we saw the first time we came here. It was her, right? I remember her. Wait, have you forgotten about it already?
I just spaced out for a second. But once you said it, I remembered right away.
Xiaoguang, you don't look well. It's likely the sword's effects are getting stronger.
Don't worry. I just need to rest for a little. How about you go figure out how to open the factory gate first? Really, I'll be fine after a short break.
This place should be safe enough. So, Proxy, what do you say?
Since Ms. Xiaoguang could see her teacher's phantom, there could be clues about her in there. And about the abnormal miasma. Either way, the factory is worth checking out.
There's no other option. Xiaoguang, stay put. Miss Zhao, please keep an eye on her. I'll find a way into the factory. I'll be right back.
Sounds good. Don't worry, I'll be right here waiting for you.
Okay. Okay.
Let's hurry up and look for the 3 consoles.
Oh, we are slow. And we are start with the first console. Oh, must repair that first.
The sound of machinery. I think it's working.
Okay, maybe we must repair all of them. Okay. Ah, it's around here. Okay, I was
This is the
thinking
last spot. Let's keep going.
there's a mini game. No mini game here. Oh, let's go to the next one. Okay, that is the easiest one so far. Here's the ether energy in here. Good thing you put these hours into training with perception technique. You should be able to manipulate ether energy within the machine. Ooh, fast. Generator successful activated.
This power feels oddly familiar. Like that cursed blade, tailless.
There's
You mean the Qingming sword from Yunque Summit? Yes. I know the side effects. I see. Then maybe you could actually fix what's wrong with that sword. The cost of that weapon, it isn't...
You hear it was right then. She doesn't know more about...
Looks like that miasma vision was really your teacher. And she probably knows quite a bit about the Qingming sword. Should we go after her? Maybe we'll learn something useful.
I've got to check it out. It looks like my teacher might know how to stop the Qingming sword's effects. And that's worth the risk.
But the abnormal miasma is really thick in there. If you go in, it could be dangerous.
I want to help you, just like you're trying to help everyone else. Miss Zhao, please keep an eye on Xiaoguang for me.
I can do that. No problem.
But
I'm coming with you. Don't worry. I know the layout in there pretty well. As long as we avoid the miasma, we should be fine.
all right. But you have to be careful.
Do you want to know the truth about the Qingming sword? Do you want to save her? I can help you. The cost of that weapon will always be so heavy. This is for the greater good. For the last spark of humanity. Someone has to make that choice. I know. Whether it's the cursed blade tailless or the Qingming sword, they both carry sinister secrets.
Interesting. So let's go up here. Oops. Faster. I feel like the other characters are a little bit faster.
That's the target, right?
Salvation or destruction? Belle, wise, my precious children. By the time you learn the truth, I'll probably be long gone. But you too. You will survive.
There are more illusions over there. Let's keep moving.
Okay.
Found it. The target is right there.
You know why. For those two kids, I have to do it. It's the only way to pay the least in exchange for the greatest. I know what you mean, I do. But
The teacher has been here before. What did she mean by all that? Weapons, the Qingling sword is referring to the weapon to use by the Void Hunter. But being a Void Hunter is just an honor title for from the mayor. It isn't the time to think about that right now. Since the teacher know about the sword, could we know the previous side effect? If so, they could be good for Xiaoguang. Teacher also mentioned Belle and me by name. She even knows she might be in danger. What exactly happened back then? What did she mean by pay the least? And what was the teacher want in the exchange? Ergen, no head's a mess. Are you okay? Need to take a break? I'm fine. Looks like your teacher keeps something from you. Everything has secrets, only natural. If the teacher know more about the sword, based on what we know about the miasma illusion, we might find more information to your teacher, keeping moving forward. If you wish, we can check behind the door. I think that is a perfect moment. And with that, I thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment. And I will see you on the next one. Bye!